colors were pink and rose gold. It's very pretty, yes. We popped champagne. She had all the people there that she loved.
Yes, boo!
I'm grateful to have had that day with her, because it was her going away party.
Happy birthday to you.
And that was the last day I saw her alive. The next time I saw her was in a casket.
2 days after her 21st birthday, a stranger shot Isabella Thallas in the back with an AK-47 while she and her boyfriend walked his dog in the ballpark neighborhood. A brutal end for a young woman who had seen a lot of life in her 21 years, sometimes the worst parts of it.
The home life when they were young was hard.
Anna Thallas calls her firstborn Bella. She had her at 18, just days after graduating high school.
I was too young to have a child, and he was too young to be married and be a husband and be a father. It was hard not having Dad in the home, and then experiencing, and Isabella seeing certain things, and Lucia experiencing and seeing certain things.
What are certain things?
The domestic violence.
The trauma shaped Anna's eldest daughter into a free spirit, turning to art and fashion as an outlet, constantly yearning for a bigger life.
She would always tell me, Mama, I've outgrown Denver. I just want to live in New York. I want to live in Europe. I don't fit in here. I would say, Mija, you're only 20. You're 19 years old. You have a lot of life to live.
The former Cherry Creek High cheerleader was getting her finance degree at MSU Denver.
So I encouraged her to move forward in finance, to establish herself, stack her paper, and then go into fashion.
Well, she listened to Mom.
For once.
That's good.
For 5 minutes. Yeah.
But like all butterflies, refusing to stay hidden in the leaves for too long, Bella desired independence in the form of living with her boyfriend.
I loved Darian. I thought he was amazing. I did not think that she was emotionally ready to move out and live with a man. It was difficult. We begged her to stay home. And she chose love.
About a month after living together, Bella and Darian took that fateful morning walk.
It was my daughter. Mommy, something happened. Mommy, where's Bella? Where's Bella? I said, I was just texting her. What are you talking about? I'm going to meet her.
Anna's middle child, Lucia, heard the news. An active shooter, 1 injured, 1 confirmed dead.
My daughter's dead. My daughter's dead. How did this happen? How is she dead? I just saw her. I just kissed her forehead and hugged her. She's gone. What the hell happened to her? Where's my baby?
Anna remembers the heat of the day rising from the black asphalt as she stood on the other side of crime scene tape near Coors Field, learning the details of what happened. Denver police say 38-year-old Michael Close was irritated by the way Isabella's boyfriend Darian was disciplining his dog. Close pointed a semi-automatic rifle out of his apartment window and shot 24 rounds at the couple. Darian will never walk the same again. Bella would never take another breath.
It didn't make sense to me with what happened. Something didn't add up.
Michael Close pled insanity, but a jury found him guilty of first-degree murder. He's facing a mandatory life sentence.
There's always this notion that when a victim's murderer is sentenced, is convicted, that provides a level of closure for the family. Do you feel a sense of closure now that Michael Close is going to prison?
No, I never will. Nothing will ever ease that pain. Nothing will ever take that away. This doesn't take away from the fact that my daughter is 6 feet underground.
Our kids are a part of us. As moms, they're literally physically a part of us, and that never changes. How are you surviving with a piece of you missing?
Sometimes you find yourself driving down the street, you don't know where you're going. You find yourself in the grocery store and you just look around. You don't know why you're there. Tomorrow's a new day. And so you go through the whole day saying, I'll make it to tomorrow.
On this tomorrow, Anna finds the strength to visit her baby girl's resting place. Yet emotions do not rest here. The grief so unbearably raw, the memories so unforgivingly vivid.
One of our last conversations, I texted her and I apologized to her.
For?
For the divorce between my ex-husband and I. So I don't know if it was Mommy's fault and if I didn't take enough accountability for my actions. And her response was immediate. It's okay, Mommy. I forgave you both a long time ago.
This is the reality of gun violence in Denver. Another heartbroken mother enduring the unthinkable. Anna's willful butterfly will never again be contained.
I don't have to worry about her anymore. What she's doing, where is she at, is she okay? Check up on her. Because I know she's happy.
What makes this case even more shocking, the AK-47 used in the killing belonged to a former Denver police officer who said his friend, Michael Close, stole his gun. In response, Anna has fought irresponsible gun ownership, lobbying for the Isabella Thallas Act, which requires gun owners now in the state of Colorado to report lost or stolen guns within 5 days. Anna has also filed a civil suit against the Denver Police Department because, from her perspective, she believes the police department should be accountable in some way. One of their own was careless, reckless enough to have his gun in a position to be stolen by someone else to use it. Where is the accountability?
Your conversation with her is such a good reminder that I think for a lot of people in the community, the sentencing is going to kind of close the public chapter on this, and it's going to be the last that a lot of people think about it, unless they pass that mural or they're down in that spot and they remember her personally. But for that family, just it's never ending.
Yeah, I think we fall into that. As a news media, we always say, oh, we're getting closure for the family at this time, and that's not the reality.
Not for them. Yeah. All right.